:54 a.m. on Friday, October the 12th, 1984, the Irish Republican Army tried to assassinate the entire British cabinet. They almost succeeded. A bomb had been placed inside the Grand Hotel in Brighton, where most leading members of the Conservative Party were staying during their annual conference. 4 people died, many more were badly injured. It was the most devastating terrorist attack ever launched against British politicians. Among the injured, the Industry Secretary Norman Tebbit. He was rescued by firemen working under BBC television lights. They asked him in hospital later if he had any allergies to anything, and he said, yes, bombs. Mrs. Thatcher had been working in her suite when it happened. Apart from the wrecked bathroom, all the glass and mirrors in the bedroom were smashed. Police said the Prime Minister remained icy cool throughout. The conference began on time. The delegates, reduced in number, stood in silence for 2 minutes to honour the dead. A few hours later, Mrs. Thatcher was back in the hall for her big speech. Security men were everywhere. And Mrs. Thatcher declared her defiance of the bombers.
This government will not weaken. This nation will meet that challenge. Democracy will prevail.
Because more bombs were feared, Mrs. Thatcher and her husband were then escorted out of Brighton. They'd had a remarkable escape. A bathroom, which the Prime Minister had been in just 2 minutes before the blast, was completely wrecked as the 20-pound bomb sliced 4 floors out of the centre of the building. In other parts of the hotel, bedrooms used by government ministers and Conservative Party officials were showered with masonry. Hours later, the IRA issued a grim warning. Today, we were unlucky, but remember, you only have to be lucky once. As for Mrs. Thatcher, her retort was quite simple. Life must go on.